Hello and welcome back to Tranquil IT's channel. Today we are going to check out WAPT's reporting feature with SQL queries. If this is your first time hearing about WAPT, make sure to head over to our website to find out more information or check out more of our videos on our YouTube channel. Now let's head over to the WAPT console to check out our reporting. So here we are in our console in our reporting tab, and as you can see on the left hand side there are already a handful of queries that have been created for you to report on your fleet. So we'll first start off by going over the general features of the reporting tab and how to use these pre-installed SQL queries. And then we will show you how to create your own query and normalize your software package names. So as we can see here, we have some queries like MAC and IP addresses, variety of OS, usage of 7-zip, etc. So these will help us to get general or specific information on the PCs in our park. In order to execute these queries, we will need to enter our design mode here on the top left. And now we're able to run our command line for the queries. So for example, we can see general information like operating systems of machines. So I can simply click execute or F5 on my keyboard. And here we're able to see the computer name, the operating system, version, etc. We can also see more specific information, for example, the installations of WAPT in our park simply by clicking execute. And here we're able to see the computer, the version, the installation date, and some other information. In the event that we would like to note this information outside of our console, WAPT has created a feature that allows you to export all information in your queries to an Excel sheet. Simply by clicking on Export to Excel, we're now able to save this information to our PC and send it if needed. We also recommend using Grafana if you would like to create a more visual template of the information about your fleet. So back in our WAPT console, moving forward, in the reporting tab of WAPT Enterprise, you are also able to import and export queries. For example, if you have created a query and would like to send it to your colleague, you can simply right-click. So for this demonstration, we can use installations of WAPT. Simply right-click and slide down to Export Queries to File and Save. And now it has been saved to your PC to do with as you would like. In a similar fashion, we can also import a query simply by clicking on Import Queries. We will use the one we just exported for the example. Clicking Open. And here you can see the query was duplicated with the command line filled out. So, moving forward, we will now show you software name normalization as well as how to build and run your own query. So, to create our own query, we have to make sure that we are in our design mode as we are now, and simply click New Query. For this demonstration, I would like to find out the available RAM on the PCs in my park. So by simply clicking the New Query and F2, I will call this RAM. And to start off, we will go to our command line and enter in from hosts, because I know that most of the information I will need is in my host table. I will then click F5 or execute to execute the command line. And here we have a little information like our operating system, WMI, DMI, connected IPS, etc. But I know that most of the information I would like for my available RAM I can find in my WMI. So back in my command line, I will make some changes. I'll enter in WMI, small arrow, and Win32 operating system. F5 to execute. Might have to slide over a little here. And here we can see the information has been reduced, but all I'm really looking for is my total visible memory size here. So back in our command line, we'll make it a little more specific by entering total visible memory size as RAM. I'd also like to know the computer name. And again, F5 to execute. And there we have it, the PCs in their available RAM. A query created and executed all within a couple of minutes. Now the last tidbit I would like to share with you is software name normalization. So for example, we have a software package 7-zip that's installed on our PCs. Although with 7-zip it adds the version number to the end of the name. So if I would like to normalize the name of 7-zip in my console, I can simply click Normalize Software Titles. And here I'm able to select 7-zip and normalize the name to simply 7-zip, getting rid of the software version at the end. So that pretty much covers everything here in our reporting tab of WAPT Enterprise. And there you have it, WAPT's reporting feature with SQL queries. If you have any questions or comments, of course leave them in the comment section below. And don't forget to follow Tranquil IT on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Reddit. See you again soon for more videos by Tranquil IT.